they're here. Okay, they're in the kitchen, but they have to get through the dining room, around the corner, up the stairs. And once they're up the stairs, they have to get all the way into the studio. So, I'm not sure exactly. Man, this Joby does not work anymore. Stay where you are. I gotta get those giant things into the studio. Either into the studio or into a spare bedroom. We still have just total junk in our spare bedrooms. Hang on. Let's get some extra lights on here. Oh, man. Can't even reach the light because look at this spare bedroom in the house. We've got a couple of spare bedrooms that we haven't set up yet. We just got crap from the move. We moved like 8 months ago. We still haven't set up this as a guest room. Maybe I should just bring him in here. I got all this room right there. Maybe that. Maybe here. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna bring him in. 1. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know, well, some of you guys have been following this channel for, man, like 3-4 years at this point. It's pretty crazy. It's an honor to have you here still. I really mean that. I know that many of you signed up because of the audio tutorials and the vlogging. The weekly, I was doing 3-4 videos a week. Most of those were vlogs following me around the world as a magician and a motivational speaker. And I know that this year, some of you have bailed or aren't watching as much because you've been frustrated that I changed the channel so much. So if you're still interested in the audio tutorials and gear reviews, all you got to do is go right here or in the link in the description or to this. This is my new YouTube channel, Audio for Content Creators, exclusively audio tutorials, gear reviews, comparisons, blind shootouts, that kind of stuff. So it's all still on YouTube. I just have a whole channel dedicated to that now, which should be better for you, not worse, because you can find everything in one place. But the vlogs, two reasons I stopped, doing the vlogging 3-4 vlogs a week. One, just like every other YouTuber on the planet, I got burned out. I did like 200-300 vlogs in the span of 2 years. And I was just tired of lugging cameras around and filming every second of most of my life. I just wanted to be able to focus on my work and my life. And when I wasn't working, spend time with my friends, family, loved ones, my wife, Lindsay, and I got a lot of my life back. I also repurposed the time I was spending editing vlogs to, like, I got my first book out, I launched my podcast, all these other things that I care about. But also to a certain extent, I don't travel the way that I used to. I started vlogging at the tail end of my successful career as a magician as I transitioned into being a speaker and a consultant and a coach. And I'm very lucky that I don't have to do nearly as much travel. Come on, Joby. Nearly as much. Come on. Somebody who makes a better product, hit me up. I don't have to do nearly as much travel as I used to because instead of doing like 20-25 magic shows a month, I only do 3 speaking engagements a month or something like that. And the rest of it is remote. I do it from right here in the studio via video conferencing and phone calls and stuff. So there's not as much to film, except now I have something to film. For the next month or so, you guys are going to be getting regular weekly uploads as I transform this new studio into a proper studio. We moved about 8 months ago. Most of you followed that move. We have this nice big house with a bunch of spare bedrooms. I took the biggest of the spare bedrooms. This is a 13 by 14 foot room. It's pretty big. I got a lot of stuff in there. As you know, I have kind of all my music gear over here, and I got this big couch and piano over here. I may need to move that. They may not quite fit anymore. I still got this thing. I got that big light that I still have to do a review of, I think. And then over here, of course, I've got my my computer and my monitors and my podcast mic and everything else. So over the next month or so, I'm going to be completely turning this into a proper studio. I am going to be replacing this desk. I've been using this same desk. This is not even a desk. This is a dining room table. This is not even a desk. This is a dining room table that I've had since I was like 23 years old. I bought it, used at a thrift store, and then eventually it became a desk, which worked out well. I added this. This is just a wall shelf from IKEA and a couple of legs, short legs that I mounted on there, also from IKEA. But I'm going to be completely replacing this table that's been my desk for so long, also with IKEA stuff, but with a proper desk it's gonna be much wider, not nearly as deep. That's one of the problems with this desk, is it's so deep. It comes so far away from the wall. It takes up a lot of extra space in the room because it's a table. It's not meant to be a desk. So it'll be much wider. So I'll be able to put my computer monitor and both of the speaker monitors at the same level instead of mounting them up higher and having to angle them down to do that whole thing. So I'll be able to rearrange that, and part of the desk is going to have a couple of drawers, which means I can get like all my office kind of stuff in there and get it out of this closet over here, which I have to go into constantly for like my office supplies and when I'm mailing stuff and signing documents and all that. So first things first is I am going to replace the IKEA desk because I can't put any treatment up on the walls until I know exactly where my monitors are going to be. I don't want to put treatment behind them and then move the monitors, move the speakers, and have to redo the treatment. So desk will be actually the second thing. The first thing is already here. I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes here, and what's in those boxes, curtain rods and 2 new curtain panels. And they are going to go on, a curtain rod's gonna go above here, here, and the panels that I got are not just blackout curtains, they're actually supposed to be sound blocking as well. They're not going to insulate the outside world from me, but they will hopefully insulate me from the outside world. Because I'm in a suburban community here, we have people who do our lawn once a week, the same company that goes around and does a bunch of lawns around here. So once a week out of nowhere, I had to stop recording, filming everything that I'm doing because it's so loud outside. And I got some deep blue ones that almost look royal blue. So I'm hoping that they'll go with the blue and purple theme that we have going in here. Actually, let me open that up right now. Can I do this? And yes, look at that. Let's see how the color is. Woo! It's sexy. Look at this. What do you think? Is this too blue? Is this too close to the... I was hoping this would end up looking more purpley, but I guess we'll have to put them up and see. That'll be the next video, and I'll do a little before and after and show you how that looks and feels. Then I'm gonna replace the desk, and I will show you a whole replacement build of that. And finally, there's gonna be a series of at least 3 videos while I completely treat this room acoustically. I have like 11 acoustic panels that are going up in different places, and these are not the cheap egg crates on Amazon that don't do anything. These are from GIK Acoustics, which are one of the leaders in professional sound absorption. They also make aesthetically pleasing, beautiful custom panels where you can really choose the color and the veneer and the shape, and so it can really match your aesthetic, and they don't look not only do those crappy acoustic foam things from Amazon do nothing for sound absorption, but they also look terrible as well. So you get to really treat your sound, treat your space, and get your aesthetic, express yourself aesthetically as well. So those 3 to 4 videos with the acoustic panels, those are sponsored. Those videos are sponsored. This one's not. I have nothing to do with IKEA, so the desk build will not be sponsored. But not only in those videos will I be showing you what they look like and where I'm putting them up, but I'm going to show you what it's like to go to GIK's website to work with their, they have a software program where you design your room in there, like a room planning software, and then you get to test out and try different acoustic panels and see what it would look like and how it would work. You also get to reach out to one of their engineers and get personalized, customized feedback on what would be best for your room based on the design of the room that you put in their software. So we're going to do one of the videos like a Q&A via video conference with one of their engineers, the one that worked with me, and you'll get a bunch of questions answered about minimum viable room treatment and what you should be taking care of first and all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to do a series of before and after tests with spoken word, podcast and voiceover narration, sung vocals, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, clean guitar, overdrive guitar. All the different things that you might be doing in a room, I'm going to show you a before and after with the sound samples before the treatment and after the treatment, because this room has low ceilings, 7.5-foot ceilings, and right now there's not a lot of absorption apart from the carpet. So I get this kind of slap back echo in here, which is a real problem for my podcast, for my voiceover work. So I'll show you the before and after so you get a sense of what real professional treatment would do for your room, because here's a little secret. The environment, the space you're in, it's so much more important than the microphone you use. You can use a $50, $80, $100 microphone and get phenomenal results in a well-treated environment, where a $1,000 microphone in a poorly treated environment will just sound like a poorly treated environment. That's the plan. That's the next month or 6 weeks. I hope you guys enjoy this series of videos. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. Ding the notification bell so you always know when the new video is coming up. And having said all that, my name is Brian Miller. Thanks so much for sticking with me. And always remember that our world is a shared experience. Have a great day.